That said Quinbus Flestrim, in open breach of the said law, under colour of extinguishing the fire kindled in the apartment of his Majesty's most dear imperial consort, did maliciously, traitorously, and devilishly, by discharge of his urine, put out said fire kindled in said apartment. And this concludes another chapter of Clarissa Explains It All by Samuel Drummond. Perhaps we'll continue that next week. Welcome to another hidden object game stream here at twitch.tv/purblindgamer. Yes, we're going to make some more progress in Alex Hunter, Lord of the Mind. Possibly finish it. I did say we might try and do that. But I did say we might try and do that when I thought I might start streaming an hour or two earlier tonight. Isn't that how it always goes? Yeah. Any of my East Coast friends hardly ever get to watch me because, streaming so late. One of these days I'll fix that up. At least on weekends I can temper my schedule a bit. Hope everybody had a good weekend, though. I certainly did. And thank you to everybody who came out to my last couple of streams. Last night we played, a good horror game called You Must. Didn't we play 2 horror games last night? We most certainly did not, Airplane Line. We played 1 horror game and 1 horror game only. And before that, we started The Takeover, which is a very good beat-em-up, in which we'll get around to finishing sometime soon. Yeah. We may be starting a bigger game on Wednesday, but more on that later. And did I mention that Sweet Magnolias has been renewed? I feel like I did, but I will keep mentioning it until people get so annoyed at me mentioning it that they say, "We'll watch it again if you stop telling us it's gotten renewed." And I'll be like, how does that help? I am so confused. Oh, Alex Hunter, Lord of the Mind. We play a detective in the 1890s who is hired by a young woman to find her missing father, Professor Patterson. And our investigation takes us from his house/laboratory with it was a very nice setup to the clinic of Dr. Owen. We find that Dr. Owen is, in fact, incredibly evil. He's already killed one other doctor and carried out hideous experiments on his patients, and first tricked Professor Patterson into helping him perfect this machine, before revealing that the machine doesn't cure his patients, but in fact will allow him to mind control everyone in the city. And Professor Patterson said, "I take some issue with that," and Dr. Owen said, "Well, if you don't shut up and keep helping me, then I'll kill your daughter." And Professor Patterson said, on the one hand, save everybody. On the other hand, my daughter. Okay, I'll help. And then Dr. Owen also locked him up. So we rescued Professor Patterson, and we're trying to get to the clock tower and stop Dr. Owen before he puts his plan into motion. We also shot some skeletons and saved a cat. And a few other random things. I don't know who vandalized the rain barrel, but nobody can prove that it was Alex Hunter. Rain barrel had it coming. Ah, there we are. That star looks more like a sun if you ask me. shows somebody on top of the clock tower. Spoiler alert. Oh, yes, I believe we had just made it to this new location. Does this look alright? Yes. Don't lock the ticket window. And we're not going to talk, we're just going to stare at the fire. Could heat something in this fire. It is, in fact, what fire has traditionally been used for a few hundred years at least. Oh, giant seahorses. Fallen trees in the way. How can I get rid of it? With a chainsaw. This is why you should always lock your cars. But it's a little harder when they're open to the air. You should at least lock your glove compartments. Is there anything else here? Is so we can crank the car and start it. And there's a saw beneath it, which we can use to cut up the tree by hand. Yes. Driving minigame. Yeah, that's driving enough. No one's gonna miss that light bulb. I'm gonna tell you guys, my grandparents used to have a bunch of 1920s car headlights sitting in the garage. Antique dealers. The ladder's falling apart. Wait, can we tie this to the car? We'll just leave it running in the meantime. Iron rod. Oh, Alex Hunter is a mighty man. Let me guess. Dark shells go right, light shells go left. Unlimited moves. Should be manageable. Shells all look identical, thank God. limited moves, too. As easy as at first I thought, huh? Some of them. Hey. Secrets hold the seahorses. A key. Swallow, baseball. Scoop. Scales, hammer. Apple core, metal. Cigar holder, elephant. Hammer. Then fishing line, oak leaf, and nail being the difficult ones. It's the elephant. That is the swallow. There's a dragon. Scoop. Wait, metal. Oh, there. Nice. Use it to buy health in mercs. A cigarette holder, not a cigar holder. Is that? Yeah. Nail, fishing line, oak leaf. I love those old cash registers. One of the bars I went to was cash only until like 6 months ago, and they still had one of those old cash registers. When I was a kid, you would see them some places. Not that many places. Nail. Could use that metal fish to make a fishing lure. To attach it to something. Oak leaf. Apple core and scales. I mean, dragons have scales. Not allowed. it's an old telephone. Wait, is that the apple core? Yeah. Should put a tractor. The scale is going to be hidden here somewhere. See a butterfly. A lizard of some sort. Hello, Dragon of the West. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Guys, please go check out Dragon of the West. So how you streaming today? Was it more Baldur's Gate 3? Yeah. You said you're getting down to the last bunch of bosses, aren't you? Oh, you beat it today. Good for you. That's exciting. Yeah. Never would have noticed that hook. And now you can start playing it again on a more difficult mode. Okay, maybe not immediately. Congratulations. Oh, trying to get more Steam achievements, so you're gonna play through part of it again for those. Oh, yeah, now I see them. We got the hammer. Oh, no. To fix the ladder. Still don't know that I would use that ladder. Rope, I assume. Or steel cable, even better. But you know what Hank the Cowdog said? Steel cable is hard to chew. Never finished that one, did I? Then I can fix it. See how many horsepower this old runabout has. Yeah, we can get across. Ooh, and now we have rope. That was all we needed. not going to find another plug around here. So I need to figure out a way to get that one. Oh, a lasso. Can't go back there. That's the only thing we can look at here. Afraid I can't understand what you're saying. You'll have to speak up, sir. White-hot metal is flexible. With the right tool, I can bend the iron rod into any shape I want. Like a pretzel. The easier thing would have been to find foul-mouthed Yuri Gaga and ask him to do it with his mind. But I suppose he hasn't been born yet. Yes. Oh, that will work. Nice. Easy way to make a crowbar. Blacksmithing from the comfort of your own corner of the street where you can build a fire. I was afraid it would fall and get lost. As for attack... Oh. Is that all we need, really? Oh no, it's looking a little sparky to me. To insulate the bare wire. Let's go buy some insulation. Electrical tape. Oh, I need to find other things. Snowflake, harmonica, protractor, yo-yo, pointer, service cap, spider. And the more difficult ones are ring, glass of wine, bracelet, insulating tape. Yeah, I don't think of them. And sailing a ship. Oh, I guess that was service cap. Sailing a ship. There's the harmonica. I have a feeling I saw that, but can't be sure. Here's the insulating tape. Ring, wait. Ring? Swirly cat. empty glass. What is this? Wait. This could be turned into a ship. People not finish their charcoal drawings on the walls. Wait, spider. So is it bracelet? Bracelet. No, did we get the bracelet? Was that what we found? Yeah. So it's just glass of wine, snowflake, yo-yo, pointer. Yo-yo. Pointer? Aha! I am guilty, Judge, I ate the fudge, thinking it was a glass of wine. Or something like that. Snowflake. Hey, I didn't even need a hint. That looks safe. Yep, definitely up to code. No light bulb here. We'll just swipe one from the car. And then lasso the switch, like Nancy Drew on Bob's back. Inside the
Hello,
clock
Mr.
tower?
Hunter. Are you surprised I know your name? You did break into my hospital and try to steal Professor Patterson, which saddens me.
Steal?
Nothing the old man told you matters, though, because you can't stop what's about to happen. Welcome to the new world, Mr. Hunter.
Pistol, shoot him dead. Oh. Too late for that then. New world looked a lot like the old world. I didn't know the professor belonged to somebody else. I thought it was just one of those, professors errant, up for grabs, willing to teach classes anywhere for a few bags of beef jerky and a bottle of brandy, or whatever. Professors, maybe a few textbooks and a gift card to JSTOR. Yeah, professors like JSTOR. Yeah, airplane line pushing me towards a life of crime. Hey, who needs to plagiarize when you can just steal the professor and be like, this is my professor and he will now write the paper for me? Rope, bowling pin, trumpet. Ladle, antlers. Mallet, doll. The hell's an ashberry? Mushroom, fire extinguisher, and then mask, doll, and brooch. Damn, college would have been a sight easier if I had to pass it that way instead of just writing the shit myself. Mask is strapped to barbed wire, so I can't take it. I want that lizard. That lizard knows more than he's letting on. Yeah. I mean, if Professor isn't up for grabs, he or she should be clearly labeled, like property of, I don't know, Miskatonic University, or Bryn Mawr College, or Sweetbriar University, which would be a trick because I think Sweetbriar is a college, not a university. Somebody is trying to earmark the professors and trick everybody into thinking that they're already tenured somewhere. Yes, chat, remember to label your professors. You can do that easily on ratemyprofessor.com. Yeah. This one is helpful, this one's incorrigible, this one's fun to hang out with, but pretty useless if you're trying to get feedback on, I don't know, your sociology thesis. Because this professor is a professor of medieval literature. Could that be a brooch? Alright, gotta assemble the doll. Wait. These wire cutters? And who barbed wires a mask to a twisted tree in a swamp in a new world? Seriously. Ooh, doll head. No, there are no one-armed dolls in this world. Ooh, mushroom. Here you go, Cupid. Suppose, what if you have your own private professor who's not affiliated with the college? And I guess you can just get a stamp that says taken and, stamp it on the professor's head. But then what if the professor wears a hat? Perhaps the professor wants to be stolen. You're working for two different people, getting twice the wages. You know, these greedy academics, they just go into academia to make money. Hey, looks like a brooch. Oh, Oedipus, I've got something to show you up very close. Too soon? Too soon. Needle, antlers, bowling pin, rope. Ashbury. Ashbury sounds like a quaint British town. Changed my mind. It's a pipe. I mean, McCree may take some issue with that. It's the same place. I see a sword. You'd think that might come in useful if, we have an enemy who transported us here. What's that? I don't know what that is. Lots of cattails. Wait, ladle. Antlers, rope, bowling pin. Ashberry. Yep. Rope. Hidden in plain sight. I can't tell what this thing is that's hollow. A dragonfly. Hey, praying mantis. Oh, guess we know what Ashberry looks like now. Well, I could go for a nice hard-boiled egg. I mean, oh wait. We can't get back to the fire. And I have been here long enough and gotten hungry enough to be willing to contemplate eating raw eggs. But I keep thinking it's a different spot. Hey, you guys see a bowling pin or some antlers? Excuse me. It's part of the guitar, I think. Alright, hell with it then. Oh, yeah. Bowling pin hidden in the water and the mist. It's like the severed hand of a knight. Tell me it doesn't. Can I not zoom out? Mary Helen Zoom text playing today. Ah. Is it up here? No. Oh, that was a shadow. Heck of a lot more efficient than the fire extinguishers were in FDNY Firefighter American Hero. Yes. Hey, is that a lock? Oh, wait. I need to load the harpoon gun. I thought it was just a telescope, but now I totally see it. The rope ladder. The gear. Look at all of this stuff. I bet there are even things buried in the sand. Oh gee, if only you had a couple of hands with which to scoop the sand out of the way, Alex. That would sure be nice. Oh, keep in mind, look, 2 streams ago, he was too fussy to even try digging in a potted plant. He's like, I'm sure something's buried in there, but I might get dirt under my fingernails. Does this need another piece? No. Each movable game piece needs to fit onto the end of a stationary game piece. Click and drag it onto another game piece. And then the two pieces will swap places. And this will show which ones are placed correctly. But we have to swap, right? They have to fit. I see now. Okay. It's making more sense. Which one is? Okay. And now it won't rotate, so. Where's the Oops. That looks right. And go up there. This will go. Wait. So we haven't zoomed in too much. Oh wait, and this one will go here. Right. This one, yes, goes there. Hey! Oh, It's a well. You need to climb down into the well. That sounds dangerous. But we do have a rope ladder. Look about a little more first. See what that is? Oh, just a gear. Ooh. Might find something worth taking into the well with us. Wow. Dead shark. A tiara. Asian hat. Fishing bobber. Kiwi harpoon. Pearl. Harpoon. Tin can. Pan flute. Canteen. Apple treble clef cigar. The bobber and pearl are the difficult ones. Asian hat. Apple. That was half of a treble clef, but perhaps not. Cigar. Tin can. Is this for rooting around in the fish guts? Or the fish? What's that? Oh, the bobber. Oh, with the fish. Makes sense, I suppose. Wait, is that a kiwi? Hey, just like our friend Yak Man. Canteen. The tiger's tooth. Pan flute treble clef cigar. The pearl. Wait. I just wanna play on my pan flute. Quote some strange old Flash game I played years ago. God. Strange games I've played. It's a bottle of poison. I'm guessing the other half of the treble clef is somewhere around here. Wait. There. Wait. Oh, there it is. Etched in the wood. Never mind then. Tiara. It's just the pearl. Wait. It's not an oyster, is it? No. Oh, that is an oyster. Here I was thinking it was a scallop. mind me, chat. Just displaying my ignorance of seafood. Huh. No oyster, only pearl. Great, let's go shoot things, chat. The sign is missing a piece. Gears. War. Oh boy. Okay, so that's the originator of motion. There they switch. Got it. Big. Yeah. Big one goes there. Maybe this one. Switch these and we got it. No, we don't get to see the turtle. Right then. Now, soon most of our time was going to be spent down that well, but how can I get the speaker? We should go down there now. Wow. Is that lava, chat? It might be. This is a new world we're in. Don't play by the rules of the old door. Platforms are connected to those chains. Okay, so we'll need stones. Now let's lure Dr. Owen back here and shoot him with the harpoon. And I used the harpoon to retrieve the boat. The harpoon poked a hole in the boat. Now I have to repair the boat while it sits floating in the water. Yeah, certainly not going to take it to land or anything. Let's go up to that little hillock or whatever. Oh! Damn. Didn't even see him. Sort of thing that would kill Nancy Drew, but Alex Hunter just sort of pulls his hand back and makes sure the snake doesn't bite him. Those corn stalks are planted close to each other. To reach the scarecrow, I'll need to cut them down or set fire to the whole field. I assume the scarecrow's coat is lined with asbestos. The bullet is stuck in the bullseye. I need to pry it out of there. How can I open the mailbox? Why, with a seahorse, of course. Locked. Jack will not be distracted. Oh. I can hear the alarm. The speaker is working. That's good news because I might need it. Oh, it's a frog. Check it out. It's new. Something special to fit in the stone, I imagine. Oh yeah, I'm bad. Oh wait, fishing rod on the key. Yeah. Let's see, try and bite that snake. Oh, look, you can still see his rattle going. Okay. Bagpipes. Ooh, bagpipes. Button, cactus. 11, flower, billiard ball. 3 coins, a fish, a seahorse. Juice, an idol, and a treasure chest. What can I use to break the piggy bank? I just throw it against the floor. Alright, then the coins might roll into the ocean. Picture. Where? Wait, seahorse. Fish. I saw a sea monster sort of thing in the picture. Flower. Is that a mushroom? Inexplicably, oh, billiard ball. Draw on the chair. Button, cactus, fish, idol, coins. Wait. Hammers work excellently on piggy banks. Button. Cactus. Irony, the fish being the one thing in the seaside scene that I cannot find. Right, juice and an idol. We must make the juice ourselves, mustn't we? Oranges were that easy to peel in real life. Fresh squeezed. Wait, idle. Like one of those, what are they called? Moai heads? Like Easter Island. And still the fish. No, it was the sea monster all along. Need to pull out the nails to remove the cover. Fan doesn't have any blades. Ooh, reel-to-reel tape. Or no, film. Yeah. I don't know how to open it. So I'll have to find the combination elsewhere. Antlers. Yeah, as soon as you don't need them, it's easy to find antlers. Oh, and it's reel-to-reel tape. It looked like it. They were individual film cells when it was on the dresser, but... Reel-to-reel tape? They had that in the 1890s? Huh, learn something new every day. No, not that one. Where is the seahorse? Oh, the mailbox. Oh, the tile. The sign. Click the arrows to assemble the image. Okay. That as it goes in the center. Wait, is that lovely, but oops. Almost. Wait, is that? Yeah, how did I manage that? So for the morning light. What's that? Hey. Remember I saw one of the things and it's like, oh, it's a surprise, I actually solved it. I didn't realize it was that close. Oops. That was a shoddy setup anyway. This looks like a device for sharpening blades, but where's the grindstone? Good to know I have heat if I need it. There's something in there. And they might catch fire. Well, if you use a golden retriever to retrieve gold, you can use a fire retriever to retrieve something out of the fire. I just need to find a dog kennel. Wait. Can't get the wrench. What significance am I supposed to see here? Aside from it missing 2 candles. Oh. Says leave. Leave and search near the dead shark once more. Broken lantern. Marshmallow's flip-flop. Kerchief anchor. Buried. Feather. Peace pipe. So that was. Grindstone fang. Snail, starfish, whip. The whip? No. Fang, though. Snail, grindstone. Whip, feather. Whip? Yeah. Marshmallow's kerchief. Good shovel. Anchor. Hey, guy, want to keep that shovel in case you want to dig in some sand? No? Oh, yeah, that's cool too. Feather. It's like a particularly large head of light cabbage, if you ask me. So that shark's been in some fights. Looks like he lost his last fight. Is that a crab? Hey there, Boosey Fate. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Oops. You guys, please go check out Moosey Fate. How's your weekend been? Oops. Titan Quest. I don't believe I've ever played that. No, considering it has Quest in the title, I'm guessing it's a Sierra game. How are you enjoying it? Yeah, that thing. Oh, it's a slingshot. Well, that's how you find a broken lantern. Oh. Oh, sorry, Moosey Fade. Yeah, I don't know why. I think I typed it in right. Alright, well, I used that. Okay, it's a Diablo-style RPG. Ah, and better than Diablo. And Diablo was Game of the Year in its day. Yeah. Like, you know, sort that out, Twitch. A kerchief. Not to rush you, Twitch. Snail. Thought I saw a snail, but I probably might remember from some other scene. Being outdone by subsequent games. The only in that style at its time. Yeah, an isometric action RPG that was. I mean, I think Degeneration was isometric, but that was more puzzle. Spot Goes to Hollywood was isometric. Did anyone ever play that without turning their controller at 45 degrees? Oh, the gameplay and story have been outdone, but the music still holds up really well. Wait, marshmallows. Only 2 of them, but still. But yeah, one of these days I'll play Diablo 2. I've heard that gets good reviews. Oh yeah, I know, Q-Bird. It's like weird trying to remember, well, if I push this way, he hops this way. Yeah. Q-Bird swearing makes me want to swear. Diablo 2 is also good. And then there's Diablo 3. There's the grindstone. For those of us with a nice perpetual internet connection, which is many of us these days. I'll take your word for it, chat. Game. Yeah, people still don't care for Diablo 3. Yeah, I thought you were like, yeah, Diablo 3 sat down on a harp and broke it, and that's why we call it a harp ass. What's that? Oh, that's the fan. Oh, they're trying to make it appeal to a broader audience then. Is it in here? Yeah. What do you say? There. Yeah. Now we can sharpen things. Wait, we have nothing to sharpen. Couldn't play. Went with gear scores. impossible for you to do it with no armor, then it shows you can have skill. Wasn't it possible to play naked in Morrowind too? Can't I? Oh, like you have to be this level to unlock this skill. Got it. Vote. Alright. Pull up the nails. And yeah, if you just grind enough, you'll just get powerful enough that you can win. Because you don't have to worry about people having the requisite amount of skill, or not having and getting frustrated. Right. Poker. Oh. Now we can get that mysterious sigil or whatever out of the fire. Oh. The enemies might get easier instead of just you having to have high enough skills. Yeah. Well, instantly cool. Boy, Major Toad should be so lucky. Locket key. Yeah, like, it's nice if the players can get better and have a feeling of accomplishment. No. Snack is still there, guarding something that no longer exists. Or will it exist but not there? Now we need the combination. Lock and key. Oh, right. If you had a point-and-click adventure where you just clicked wrong a whole bunch of times, and then the game was like, okay, you've failed enough times, we'll just make that puzzle go away. I see you've been playing the 7th guest, Moosey Fate. Now you have to read the book enough times, and then it'll be like, okay, fine, you want us to make the puzzle go away, we'll make the puzzle go away. And we can mess with this more. Secure the winch. Oh, yeah. No, they don't. They don't really do. It's not really the same thing, because it's like, there's a book in the, like, sitting room or something that gives you hints, and if you, like, read it once, if you attempt a puzzle and then read the book once, it gives you a small hint. If you read it a second time, it gives you a big hint, and if you read it a third time, it says the puzzle has been solved. And there's one puzzle that's notoriously impossible, and, like, when you play the game on modern systems, so... Yeah, I read the book for that puzzle, and I'm not ashamed. Can't think of any point-and-click adventures where they just hand it to you after a point. Yeah, it's like the third hint usually isn't it straight up solved. It just really makes it obvious and tells you what to do. point and click is less infected by modern sensibilities. Just because there haven't been a lot of like real AAA point and click games in a long time. And they go through resurgences in popularity, but it's seems like it's still not going to be. They're selling tens of millions of units. What do I know? Here, but oh wait, can this fit in somewhere? That goes on the door, but getting to the door. Didn't look triangular to me. Rusty sickle. If we sharpen rusty blades, then we can still use them to slice. So that's how you remove rust. Okay. Well, it's like the expression goes, read it and reap. We got a rake. And a few ears of corn. Oh, the scarecrow is holding a pot. Yeah. You stay there, Pumpkin Jack. I ain't seen many crows, but you're doing a good job keeping the rattlesnakes out of the cornfield. Use the rake to pull the nails up? Eh. Wait, we can rake the sand. Like a monk. Yep, never would have been able to dig that out with my fingers. Nope, nope, nope. Hey, sand is really hard to dig when it's dry, and how the hell could I have gotten that sand wet? Handle.
We can stop Owen. Find the place where reality meets illusion.
Reality meets illusion. It's coarse and gritty and gets everywhere, and obscures buried treasure. And possibly turns into glass. Sand, such a nuisance. A lizard, aha. Finally. Useful. Fossilized resin, mandolin. The road to mandolin. Locket, money, nut. Jug, goblet, dart. Dart. And the bird's nest. Skull, watering can, praying mantis. There it is. Once I had a love and it was a gas. Soon turned out had a heart of glass. I love that. Is that a? Did you make that up, Lucy Fade, or is that a lyric from a song? Oh, there's a Blondie song called Heart of Glass. Oh, have I heard Blondie? Probably. I remember seeing her records in the, the used record stores. Got played on the radio a lot. Jug. Wait, jug. Skull. Where was that jug? Hey, Zatara, welcome in. I'm doing okay, thanks. How are you? Seem to be moving along pretty well in this game. Is that a jug? No, that's a kettle. Oh, starving. Haven't had dinner yet. Well, you should have some carne asada. Carne asada sounds good. Unless you're vegetarian. And then you can have quinoa asada. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Resin's gonna look like. Big jug? Nope, that was money. There it was. Oh no, that was the goblet. Oh, you're gonna make a pot pie for dinner? Oh, sorry you had to work all weekend. Now you're tired out. Then you get a couple of days off this coming week. Now that's a jug. Just nut and resin. Oh, can I crack the nut? No, it's a tough nut. Speaking of which, do you guys hear they're remaking How to Train Your Dragon as live action? When will it end? Since we're talking about tough nuts to crack. Oh, you have days off, but they aren't consecutive. Ugh. I mean, that's better than nothing, but that's still annoying. Sweetest nut hath sourest rind, such a nut is Rosalind. It's Touchstone, right? Yeah, he later had pictures. If you say so, game. Dried pine rosin makes a great fire starter. Could we... wait. I think I see what the game wants us to do. Oops. Wrong college. Quick. Before it cools and hardens. There we go. That looks seaworthy-ish. What's that? Oh no. Three ZZ. There we go. It's an old submarine, isn't it? Written on the side of the submarine, it might be the vessel's name, but it's covered up with tar. Attach the hose to the pump. Right, we don't have a code. Another code. Right. Use the wire here. The chandelier. Okay. Seems to be holding. Oh. Oh, lucky it smashed the floor there. What have we here? Stained glass nightmare. Chad, is this some kind of color bullshit? Match the patterns of the small stained glass decorations to the identically colored patterns of the large stained glass. So this one is the only dark one, right? That looks right. So I'm guessing that each pattern is a different color. Is that right? That's right there. I don't think so. How many are there? Well, maybe time to experiment with color filters or color schemes. Yeah, now I can can see there are several different colors. So now whatever this one in the upper right is the one that looks darkest. Funny. That looks right. These two, though, these two are going to be tricky. Right now, this is the light-colored one. Yeah, now. Can I figure this out? Yeah. Wait, I was looking at the wrong one, wasn't I? Let me try a different mode. Try black on white. Nah, the upper left and the lower right are still too similar. Wait, I know. Can't be right then. Could be. Wait. Some of these look different here. Oh, good. I thought the upper left was right. Turn everything back to normal now. Don't look that different to me. Another rune and gunpowder. What use have we for gunpowder, though? Handle to what? yacht bust. Salt shaker, E, crescent moon, rolling pin, wind up bird, snake. If only the one outside would slither on in now. Hose. Well, there's part of the bust. I won't say good as new, but I'll say good enough. Finally, we can open the book. Letter E. Let us deface the ancient Abecedarian book. Another horn. Wait, salt shaker. Arrow. Damn, I saw. Aha! Lift latch, guitar. Hello, odd one. How are you doing tonight? Snake. The old cobra on the elephant trick. Crescent moon. Ooh, that sea monster is supposed to be a catfish. Yacht guitar. No guitars here that I can see. Oh, right, you're waiting for the results of your master's thesis. Well, fingers crossed. I hope the results do come out today and that they're positive, odd one. Hope you graduate with honors. What is it? Yes, remains of our glass of orange juice. Guitar surprises me that I haven't found it yet. Wait, there it is. And the yacht is right. Oh, there. Oh, it's an actual yacht in the ocean. Plus 31. Oops. Hey, Wirebrain. Tour of various Scooby-Doo locations. I like it. Oops. It's going pretty well. How are you doing today? And we're in. Oh yeah, totally. All these creepy old houses and creepy old docks. Hey, creepy old submarines. They're creepy old wet captain's logs. I mean, it does fit. Eyeglasses, thermometer, fan blades, octopus, lion. Boy, we know what trouble lions can be. Record, donut, gauze, compass, Saturn, sandwich, paprika. Saturn? I didn't know they had Sega consoles in the 1890s. Right, Moosey Vita. Persona 5 rule. Yeah, so it's a good ending. So is that the last game in that series or branch? Never played any of the Persona games, just seen people play them or stream them. Is that a sandwich? Yeah. Oh. The final antagonists. Oh, is that the last Persona 5 game? Yeah, got 78. Persona in many inflections. Thermometer. Maybe one of these days I'll play or try one of the Persona games. There's the octopus. Of course, there's always the danger if I like it, then I might be like, I should play the entire series. See a lobster or a crawdad, I think. Anyhow. The compass has no arrow, but here's an arrow. Fan blades. Oh. Revisiting a MMO you used to play a lot and having their 20th anniversary. It's lasted a good long time. Okay. Gotcha. I thought there were multiple Persona 5 games. Persona dancing game. Wow. DDR Persona edition. But this is the special edition of the actual Persona 5 game. Got it. What's that? Anything new? No Persona 6 yet. The Persona 5 Strikers, that's The soccer spin-off, right? Hey. A dance game, why not a soccer game? There's a panda. Wait, are those eyeglasses? Lion, gauze, Saturn, gauze. Oh, right. Final Fantasy, and it sure as hell wasn't final. Oh, a Dynasty Warrior style action game. Oh. Interesting. I didn't know there were any Persona action games. Shows how little I know about Persona. A first game. Just to mess with people's minds. First game, too. That could have been Square's last game, final game, but then it got popular. So it wasn't their last. That's fun. I said, thinking about the first game joke. Reminds me, there was a Flash game that was just called The Game. Oh, hey, there's the lion. I could have found that a lot sooner. I could have found that a lot sooner if you had shut the fuck up, airplane lion! Paprika. We're not fighting, I'm just, you know, reminding Airplane Line to have good manners. So we're looking for a Sega console and a particularly trippy Japanese movie. And I don't see either one. Okay, so there have been action.
Streamer streaming game on stream. Streamer, I'm afraid. Streamer, you must pause my stream. Streamer got a raid. Here's a raider leading raiders. Welcome raider, welcome raiders. Are the raiders alligators? Raider,
Rush
raider, grapple.
Pirate. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing tonight? How was your stream? Were you playing shoot 'em ups tonight? Guys, please go check out Rush Pirate. He's a fun streamer who streams all different kinds of games on different days. I love hanging out in Rush Pirate streams. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Purblind Gamer. I'm a legally blind retro and variety streamer who plays a mixture of action games and adventure games, and a lot of horror games in particular. But tonight we're playing Alex Hunter, Lord of the Mind, a hidden object game mystery set in the 1890s, or so it claims. Say Battle Beast? Somebody say you were playing Battle Beast, Rush Pirate? Let's see, who else is here? Welcome in Corvus Brachii and Mighty Collector and Retro Perspective and Captain Thaco. Hey, it's great to see all you guys here. Do you stream Mighty Collector? I was trying to remember who streams and who doesn't. Spacing out. So it was shoot 'em ups today. I thought it was shmups. Rings of Saturn. Battle Beast got a line of toys? I just knew it from the video game. Oh, interesting. But great to have all of you guys here. I really appreciate the raid. We're pretty far into the game. I was thinking we might finish it tonight. Yeah, of course, Mighty Collector. Wait, is Rings of Saturn a shoot 'em up, or is that... I mean, it does sound like one of those names. You can see that being a shareware shoot 'em up from the 90s. Thank you, Zatara. Sure we'll find Paprika. Yeah, it's weird. A series with teenagers dealing with deep and dark concepts. Let's have a dancing game. Oh, it's space mining game. Oh, okay. Pretty slow burn. Yeah, it seems like if it's a mining game, it wouldn't be too fast-paced. But you're enjoying that one, Rush Pirate? Looking for Saturn and Paprika. I'm glad you're enjoying that. It's slow, but it can be intense sometimes, Moosey Fate. Yeah, I've been on this scene a while. You need to try and wait until there's one item left before using a hint. But could be any. No. Yeah, it's got your seal of approval, Moosey Fate. Wait, Saturn. So it is in here somewhere. But where? That's paprika? Thought that was like a jalapeno or something. Whenever we found the fan blades. Why do we need the fan blades, you ask? Why? To make the fan work. Of course. Why else would we need fan blades? Can you smoke paprika? No. Oh wait, is that what they put in fake cigarettes in stage plays? Oh, interesting. In some countries, red bell peppers are called paprikas. Huh. Okay, so that's how they make the spice paprika, which was what I was thinking of, is by smoking it. If I need to dry something quickly, I can use the fan, like the captain's log. And that, chat, is how you dry books when you find them in submarines and they're soaked. God forbid. Hope none of my books end up soaked in a submarine. So the spice can be smoked or non-smoked. Oh my god, is that Morse code? Is that at the bottom? Yeah. have to use that in the submarine, huh? Yeah, many boats have propellers. Propellers dry things out quickly. Eventually, all the propellers will dry out the ocean. And we'll have to wait for it to rain before we have oceans again. Here it is. Devil Summoner on PS2. Okay. They're action RPG. You have to use demons to solve puzzles. Bob. As in Bob the Messiah. What is? I mean, it does sound like an interesting premise. Bob the Messiah. And you really like the Devil Summoner games, huh? Okay, I've never been into turn-based RPGs much. He is just Dot. Oops. N is dash dot. T is dash. R is dot dash dot. Is you're a bigger fan of the entire series, not just one specific Persona game. Y is dash dot dash dash. Speak entry and enter. Right, because it's not turn-based, it's, yeah, like action RPG. Ah, I getcha. Yeah, I'll try and write myself a note to look that up. Have I ever streamed a PS2 game? I wanted to stream the Bouncer, but you really can't without play that without a controller. Okay, with some point and click elements. Interesting, sort of thing to see on a console, huh? That combination. Something is missing. Like a rune? No. Like an octopus? No. No, whatever's missing is gonna stay missing for a while longer. Wait, was that a tape player? Yeah. Good thing we have tape. A really good controller. I have a pretty good PC controller. I won't show it off because last time I tried to, I knocked over part of my setup. But it's sitting right here, and I used it to play Resident Evil games. But 8-bit do. So you can use that for like different retro systems on the PC. Speaker. Okay, yeah, this ain't like a record player where you can just put it in and hold your ear real close and actually hear it. 8-bit do what 7-bit don't. I like it. Yeah, with some of those PlayStation games, it's like they, you know, the action changes based on how hard you push down the button. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because I used this one to play I used it on a couple PC games, but then to play GameCube games. Love that. So there's nothing else to do in here. We gotta go back and take that speaker off. Just fast travel. I haven't played Eternal Darkness, Wirebrain. I have a copy. And I tried it out, so I know it works, but I haven't played it. I will at some point. I know it's supposed to be one of the great horror games. Have you played that one through? Oh. It's weird, it's not showing the speaker, it's just showing here, so... Crank-operated reel-to-reel tape players. That's the kind they had in the 1890s. What does it want me to do here? I thought I'd tried all these. Wait. Oh, you played it all the way through, beat it 3 times. Or, it was 3? Electric puzzles. Light the green lamp by lighting each blue lamp, starting with the lowest blue lamp. Is that? Yeah, that's a reset. Oh, so that's the green one, I'm guessing. Cthulhu meets Reading Rainbow. Oh, imagine if they had a Reading Rainbow episode where they read the littlest Lovecraft books. Is it just you have to power all of them? Oh, I see. Take a look, it's in a book. It gives a whole new meaning. We're discussing the Necronomicon. Close. Once you stare into the abyss, your sanity is gone forever, but don't take my word for it. Rainbow is awesome. There. Yeah. Oh, now the way these cross. think we're on the right track here, chat. Just should be a straight line. Hey. Treasure chest. We're finding a lot of treasure chests here tonight. Probably tape player will give us the clue we need to solve this, but it said a boomerang. So it looks like there's a space, so it's a boomerang. You know what happens to the Avatar when he gets to be 50 or 60. Let's try and get that speaker now. Hey, wall trooper. How are you doing? You guys, please go check out AWOL Trooper. He does a lot of painting. Hope your night's going well. Let's throw a boomerang to knock it off. Wait, seriously? Turn-based RPG called Shadow Hearts. Interesting. Some of the mechanics are harder to follow. Ah. Yeah, you know, this is a pretty good hidden object game. We've been enjoying it. A couple of the puzzles have been really tough. But most of them quite reasonable. Yeah, just getting the night to relax. Oh, good thing it didn't break. Yeah. They made really strong speakers back in the 1890s. Control stick. Beer. Panda bear. The panda. Suspenders. Ship in a bottle. Oxygen tanks. Yeah, you gotta have just one oxygen tank. They're like potato chips. LA shoes. Lollipop. Toothbrush. Ruler, sailor's cap, turtle, a turtle. Here's the other tank of suspenders. Yes, now the line's perfectly obvious. Huh. That's supposed to be like a measuring cup full of beer, because it kind of looks like that. What's that? Huh. Interesting. So you have to hit different slices. Oh, but their slices are different colors. Yeah, that would be hard. Unless they make some kind of colorblind mode. Wait. If it was a measuring cup full of beer, yay. Here's the bottle, but where's the ship? That bottle was not designed to be empty. Toothbrush. I feel like I've seen the toothbrush. Don't think it's big enough to fit in there. Ruler. Control stick, toothbrush, ruler. That's the thermometer. What could this be? Yay. Other than that, it sounds like something I would enjoy. Indiana Jones meets Big Trouble in Little China meets the Evil Dead. That's quite a way to describe a game. Good way to sell it. Because it sounds like a lot of fun then. Good toothbrush. Okay, down to one item, down to one item. I thought I tried to click on that, I guess I missed it. Yeah, looks just like an Atari 2600. Oh, let's put the speaker on. Yes. That sounds like a babbling brook. That sounds like a raven. I hear firewood crackling. I hear a cat meowing. So, brook, raven, fire, cat. Wait, too far. Is that some little white thing on the far side of the well, and I don't know what it is. Anyway. Again, wrong cottage. Yeah. Brook. Yeah. Brook. Oh, you did a long scale review of both those games. Ah, interesting to hear what they had to say. Raven, fire, cat. A knife or something, or scalpel. Can't use the tongs here, can we? We can. Who needs a hammer? Yeah. But before we go crawling down there. Great. Well, Alex Hunter is one of those sensible
Streamer streaming game on
protagonists.
stream. Streamer, I'm afraid. Streamer, you must pause my stream. Streamer got a raid. Here's
got
a
a
raider
raid.
leading raiders. Welcome raider, welcome raiders. Are the raiders
Black Belt
alligators? Raider, raider,
Barber.
crackle.
Thank you so much for the raid, Barber. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight?
Streamer streaming game on stream. Streamer, I'm afraid. Streamer, you must
Oh
pause
my
my stream.
gosh, we
Streamer
just
got
got
a
a
raid.
double
Here's a
raid.
raider leading raiders. Welcome raider, welcome raiders. Are the raiders alligators? Raider, raider, crackle.
Welcome in, Blind Bandit. Thank you guys so much for the raid. That's, well, perfect timing. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Purblind Gamer. I'm a legally blind retro and variety streamer who plays a mixture of action games and adventure games and a lot of retro games and a whole lot of horror games. And yeah, tonight we're playing Alex Hunter, Lord of the Mind, which is a hidden object game set in the 1890s. It's a kind of a detective game. Oh, got it. You guys were doing Pokemon together. Pokemon Yellow Pikachu Edition. That's original Game Boy, isn't it? I didn't know you could do, like, multiplayer on those. Didn't spend much time with the Game Boy myself. But, yeah, Blind Bandit and Black Belt Barber. Haven't seen any of your streams yet, Black Belt Barber, but I'll have to check him out. And Blind Bandit is a fellow legally blind streamer who plays a lot of different Pokemon games. Oh, it's a randomizer of it. Okay. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in here. Do you catch some good Pokemon today? And I also saw Zizzy Squirrel came in. Let me give you a shout out too, Zizzy Squirrel. How are you? Ooh, Broken Sword remastered. Oh no. Oh. I hope Black Belt Barber has it back up soon. Oh, it's frustrating. But it's also nice when your computer waits until you're done with stream before crashing. Because then you don't have to worry about splicing the VODs together before you put it up on YouTube. Yes. So, where we are, this evil doctor has built a machine that will help him control everybody's minds, and he has transported us into this other world, which, world of rattlesnakes and scarecrows and old submarines and falling chandeliers. Oh yeah. And wells with lava at the bottom. Which, all things considered, doesn't sound that much more random than your ordinary hidden object world. And just thinking, maybe Alex Hunter is a sensible protagonist because he just found a gun and is trying to get it ready to load, so maybe he's going to wait until we run into Dr. Owen again, and then is going to blow his brains out. I mean, that's one way to deal with antagonists. Yeah, lava well. You can just, just draw some lava up and then use that to cook. Let's see. We need the gunpowder first. Very old gun. Fortunately, the ramrod was buried with it. The Pokemon randomizers, does that make the game a lot harder, Blind Bandit? Now we can take it. That's probably more realistic, Zizzy Squirrel. Like, aha, now I have this gun that's capable of killing anybody. shoots through the window. Great, now we can reach through the window and pull out a spoon. Oh, throw the gun in the sea. I'm not going to need it again. What are the odds of finding another bullet? Wait, the other weight. So then we can put that down here. See? What did I tell you? Lava wells. Looks like what lava to me. I have played a hand through hidden object games. It's hard to see how they work. Move each colored game piece to the matching square. Have we discussed my thoughts about color puzzles? Oh, no worry, Blind Bandit. Thank you. I really appreciate you coming in. I hope you have a good evening and I get to catch one of your streams again soon. Always great to see you. Dark one, pretty easy. Oh, oh! They keep going till they hit a wall. Got it. Devious. Okay, chat. So. It's another color puzzle. Changing my filters and schemes. Oh, that's right. So now this one looks darker, and this one looks darker. So. I assume that goes there. But, oh. Up, you probably can't put the dark one in place until the very end. Just looking at how to get one there. So you guys can't see it, but I'm changing the way my monitor displays colors to try and figure out if I can tell which of these two go in which of these two squares. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Nah, I can tell they're different, but not substantially. I know, this game has gotten a bit too fond of its color puzzles for my liking. So, Which... So this one that I've clicked, does it go in this square or in this square? Because I assume this one goes in one of these two squares. Okay, so this one goes here. So then this one goes here. Is that right? Gotcha. I think I've messed up, but... there we go. Oops. Alright. This one goes here, then. Wait. Yeah. Think I see how this is gonna work. Ooh. Right. Okay, thanks, Wirebrain. Yeah, because I think when I have normal colors on, it's easy to tell this one's darkest. And when I change it to a different one, then I can tell that this one goes there. So it was just those two in the center that were proving really difficult. Thanks, that's a big help. That's like something out of Doom. Door is missing one part. Like an octopus. Yes, it's or how it would be. Or the the Temple of Doom. Yeah, and it would be so easy to make them different shapes, but developers could not be arsed. Okay, runes missing. Something used to be here. Just need the triangle rune. Alright, we're gonna go muck about in the submarine, weren't we? Oh, it's a shotgun. It only shoots a single ball. Oh, there's the triangle. I forgot that unlocked that as well. So I have to put that there to complete it. you saw Sweet Magnolias. Thank you for watching that, odd one. How did you enjoy it? If you didn't, that's perfectly fine to say. Did we ever? Oh no, that was just the keys for that combination, the sounds for that combination lock. I can bring that up. Wasn't for you. Totally understand that. It's not the type of show that a lot of people seek out. I mean, it is, we say it's basically a premium version of a Hallmark show. There it is. Oh. Basically, Simon. Still better than certain piano puzzles one could mention. Ah, you're more into crime and horror. That's the kind of stuff I usually watch. Like, horror is my favorite genre of movies, probably. There. The treasure. It's mine. Oh, which probably goes in that lava temple. Restored to its rightful place. This is the machine that was connected to the helmet Dr. Owen was wearing on the clock tower. I must destroy it, but how? Can we shoot through the portal? And now I'm trapped here, aren't I?
What have you done? You've ruined 10 years of work. 10 years of my life. Go away. Leave me alone.
Go away. Leave me alone. You're right, it's technically shooting a window, Sissy Squirrel. I don't know how, but I destroyed the Lord of the Mine Machine Professor Patterson feared. Second bullets for you, Owen. Get back down here. Damn! Just in case he had to escape, he left a puzzle to delay any pursuers. Oh, you devious doctor. Leave the 3 stars into the empty slot at the bottom. Open a gate. Move a star onto the corresponding color. So what do we need for that? Opens that one, right? This one. Too. Oh, maybe that. Keeps that one open. Yeah. Wait, that's all we need. No. Curse. Right. And now. Need one down there no matter what. Right. Hey. I think we got it, chat.
Stay away from me. No! No!
The body of Charles Owen was found in the bay 2 days later, and Professor Patterson made it safely home.
That's where I didn't push him.
What happened next was like the aftershock of an earthquake. The police department poured all of its resources into investigating the case, and as a result, arrested several of the doctor's accomplices. And that's how the story ends. What began as just another routine case wound up being an adventure unlike anything I'd experienced.
And I saved the city. Thanks, AWOL Trooper. Well, all these Q&A people, and they didn't catch that there were a lot of color puzzles. Thanks, Sissy Squirrel. Yes, and I love scaring old men off roofs to their deaths, as long as they're evil old men. Malevolent scientists and such. Yeah, that was a little bit on the brief side. Some of these hidden object games have really kind of rushed finales. I feel like, didn't Shadow's Price of Our Sins have that issue too? And Dreamscapes, Nightmares, Air. It's another reason I liked the Women's Murder Club games. They were a little more extended. Disney villain's greatest enemy, gravity. Yeah, because there are a couple Disney villains who fell and either fell all the way to the ground or got hanged. Yeah. Gravity's a dangerous thing if you don't know how to use it. Is that? Oh, I think the credits are looping. Okay. But I did appreciate that it had the voice actors. Yeah, only one female character. The Hoopa engine. Hey, Niftiness, welcome in. We just beat Alex Hunter, Lord of the Mind. This were the special edition. There'd be a bonus chapter where you get to play a different story, but I only have the normal edition. Why? Because that's the one they were giving away for free on Game Giveaway of the Day years ago when I got this game. And now I finally played it. Well, that was fun. Won't say it was perfect, but there are many parts of it I enjoyed. Yeah, Game Giveaway of the Day is still going. They're not what they used to be. It's like, a lot of some of it's asset flips created just for the giveaway, and some of it's time management games. Occasionally they'll still do a good hog or something match 3, but the days when you would get Zombie Smashers X2 for free are long gone. Still bitter I missed that day back in like 2009. Yeah, that's a good way to wrap up. If there are no more channel points redemptions, we'll wrap up and look at who we're rating, but let's talk about what we're playing next. Now that we've finished this, I know I told you guys last week I'd been planning to play Bob the Schizo, which is an obscure and platform game with a fun story. But I run into problems getting it to run on Windows 10. So, after running for a little while, it'll basically get into a straight state where it crashes or it doesn't accept the save. Yeah, this was when I started the game, the month of playing games with a protagonist named Bob. This was one of the games that inspired me to do that. So I've written to the developer, and I tracked him down and asked if he has any advice or insight, but he may not respond because he declared the game was freeware 20 years ago. Oh no, you had to reinstall Windows? That's terrifying, Niftiness. Did I give you a shout out? Well, I hope that it was fairly easy and it is all working fine now. So we won't be playing Bob the Schizo on Wednesday, but I'm actually thinking I might play Assassin's Creed, which I know is a bit more mainstream than some of the things I play. But I've been promising to try and play that for some time. Oh good, I'm glad you got to keep your files, Niftiness. Oh, the PC is only a year old, yeah. Wouldn't think it would have Windows issues. But I have Assassin's Creed 1, and I've got it working on my PC. It lags a little, or freezes briefly sometimes. Maybe I'll try and figure that. And I know part of it involves looking at people, and they have different colored auras that tell you whether they're your friend or enemy or something. So I may try it and see how bad it is, like whether I think I can actually do it. Because I do want to try it. I've been curious about those games for a long time. Oof. Wow. God, that's terrible. Windows 11's been a nightmare for you guys. I'm lucky that this budget gaming PC works fine with Windows 11 so far, knock on wood. Let's wait for Windows 12. See if it brings us back to the glory days of Windows XP and Windows 7. Okay, so you're red-green colorblind, AWOL trooper. Like, I'm 100% colorblind, so I literally only see in black and white. So it just comes down to how light or dark the different people's auras are. So we may... I want to at least try it. But we'll... As the tentative plan is to try Assassin's Creed 1 on Wednesday. Started. And hopefully get to play through the whole thing. I know it's a somewhat open world game, but also not too gigantic, which is good. I mean, some games, you know, like Resident Evil 1 or Doom 2016 took me many streams to to get through American Movie Classics Division. Exactly. Yeah, I tell people life looks like a 1930s movie. Okay, so you're legally blind in one eye, Zizzy Squirrel, but mostly have colors. That's nice. Well, in day-to-day life, not seeing color things isn't that much of an issue. It's more of an issue with video games. And then occasionally with, like, colored file tabs at work. Like, almost all of them are fine, but then it's like we have one that's either black or dark red with black writing under it, and I'm like, whose idea was it to manufacture these? Of course, we're probably still using the file tabs that somebody bought in the 80s, knowing our company, so maybe they don't manufacture those ones anymore. Who knows? So Wednesday we'll do that. Then Saturday, for Short Horror Saturday, we might do the other unrelated game called You Must, or we might do a horror RPG. And I've got one or two horror RPG maker games that I've been meaning to play for a while. Interesting. You stimulate part of your brain and people think they were seeing new colors. No, I haven't played Corpse Party. I know. I saw Evalicia playing that Wirebrain. That's a series, right? But no, I have one called Anne and one called Chloe's Requiem. You know, downloaded them years ago and was like, oh, these look good. I'll play them at some point. Yeah, Chloe's Requiem I probably downloaded in 2015 or something. Before I even knew there was a Twitch. Gotcha. So what their research was doing has to do with how our cones are positioned on the light spectrum. Huh. Now that could be really interesting. Oh, like Highlander, there could only be one corpse party. Only one that everybody likes. Okay, and forget the sequels. Yeah, that's what I'll probably do. And then next Sunday, I don't know, I want to play it. I was thinking of trying to stream, I made a video game of Sweet Magnolias, but it's like it can only be played through Netflix, and I don't know how that would work. I might try and do that. I wonder if I should ask people at work if that's okay. Yeah. Or I might start something else. I do have another Nancy Drew game I was going to start soon, so maybe I'll start that on next Sunday. I don't know. The Corpse Party series gets dumb after the first one. I'm glad we finished Alex Hunter tonight. I thought we were coming towards the end. And shame we didn't get to kill Professor Owen, or Dr. Owen, but he died, so it's okay. I mean, we did kind of climb up onto the roof and take a step towards him, so could we be credited with killing him? Do we get the EXP? That's what I want to know. Yeah, if there are no more channel points redemptions, I will try and raid. Is Cylon still on? No. Stealthy Golem's playing Lionheart. I think that's the sequel to Braveheart. Ilya's playing Clonoa 2. I never heard of that one. Some of these people have fun stream titles. What's M. Foolery playing? I don't know. Oh, I should see if he's on. Oh, Klonoa's a platformer. Oh. Yeah, let's raid. Oh wow, M. Foolery has 1,000 viewers. Good for her. Let's raid somebody with a smaller number then. Yeah, let's go ahead and raid. Tempted to raid someone playing FMV, but let's raid Ilya Supertsar, playing a fun platformer for PS2. No adding, I have to make sure I'm actually spelling it right. Because it won't, it'll just tell me that that's not a channel unless it's somebody with a really similar name. Like so. There we go. Okay. Must just typed it wrong the first time. Well, thank you guys for coming to my stream and watching me bumble my way through colorful, casual hidden object mystery fun. I appreciate all the chatters and all the lurkers, and thank you guys so much for all the raids tonight. And when I'm not streaming, you guys can find me on Twitter and MySpace, where I post stream announcements and random thoughts. Seriously random thoughts. And you can find VODs of my past streams up on YouTube, and you'll find me hanging out in the retroactive Discord. But appreciate all you guys. Good night, AWOL Trooper, Wirebrain, Nifty Ness, The Odd One, Moosey Fate, everybody else who's here. My pleasure. Have a good night. Remember to always pack 2 rounds in your shotgun. Geez, if only they made one with 2 barrels. I should try and develop that. But say hi to Ilya Supertsar, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday for possibly Assassin's Creed.